Hi, in this lesson we are going to write our first Java program called HelloWorld. On your desktop, go ahead and create a directory called src. Inside the directory, create a document. For that we are going to open Notepad. It should be simple text editor. It should not be word processor or anything. So something like VI on Unix systems or Notepad on Windows will do. We are going to save this file to the newly created directory, and while saving, make sure the file name is included within double quotes. The file name is HelloWorld and .java is extension. So make sure this name is included within double quotes. If you don't do that, what happens is the file will be saved as a text file with .txt extension. We don't want to do that. So please make sure you include within double quotes and save it. Inside this hello world source file, we are going to write our first program. Everything in Java will be written inside a class. So we are going to create our class. It should be called public class hello world, and the class definition goes inside open and closed curly braces. I will explain you later why it should be public, but for now know that it is a class called hello world and the class name should exactly match the file name without Java extension. Okay, we are going to write our first method called public static void main, and its contents will be included inside open curly braces and closed curly braces. Okay, we are going to include a statement system.out.println, and every statement will be terminated with semicolon, and we are going to print hello world, I am learning Java. Okay, save it and once again go through the code. Public class hello world, opening braces and closed curly braces. That is the class definition. Inside class we have a method called public static void main. Okay, this main method will receive an array of strings. So we have to include array of strings here. I will explain what is this later, but for now please make sure the main method will have this signature along with this specific access specifiers and return type. Okay, it should have public static void main and it should accept some string array. Okay, the statement that we have included is to print a message. To print a message we have to call system.out.println, and we are going to give the message in double quotes. Okay, it looks good. Now open a command prompt, go to this directory. If you give a command called dir, you will be able to see the contents of the directory. Okay, we have hello world.java. Now we want to compile this file, so we have to call the compiler, that is javac, Java compiler, and we are going to feed this Java file. So we have to give javac hello world.java. We are giving the file name with the file extension. If we did not make any mistakes in the class, then it will compile and it will not throw any error messages here. Now if we can give the dir command again to see the contents. Now if you see, there is a file called javaworld.class created. This is the class file. Because our class name is called hello world, the class file name will be helloworld.class. This is the class we want to execute, and we have to give it to interpreter. So to run this class, what we have to do is java, then the argument will be hello world. Please note, here we are not giving dot class extension. Okay, go ahead and enter command. You will see the message, hello world, I am learning Java. Okay, we have successfully created our first program and executed. Okay, what did we learn in our first program? The first thing we have learned is every Java source file will end with .java extension. So if you see here, you are not able to see the extension, but here you can see the file is of type Java. So it is ending with .java extension. Next, the class file name and the class name should exactly match. Java is case sensitive, so if you make any mistakes with regard to case, then the program will not compile and it will not run. So make sure they match exactly, including case. Java is a case sensitive language. If you see the class name, it starts with a capital letter, and after that every word is capitalized for the first letter. So this is called the camel case. Okay, we will see some other examples when we code, so that time you will be able to understand what is camel case. But it is very simple. Every word will start with capital letter. That's it. Okay, then we came to command prompt, and we have seen that Java compiler will take the Java file. Okay, so Java compiler will always take the file that is ending with .java extension, and it will compile the file, and it will create a file called java hello world.class. It will be same as class name .class. If there are any mistakes in the code, Java compiler will give you those errors. If there are none, it will successfully compile. Once the compilation is complete, we can call the interpreter. It is named as Java, and we will give the class name which should be executed. So here we are giving Java the class name, which is nothing but hello world. Please make sure you don't give .class extension. If you give .class extension, it won't run. Okay, these are the things we noticed with our first program. Also, I have mentioned a couple of times in this lesson, but I want to mention it again. Our program execution starts with main method, and main method will always have the same signature. Okay, it will be always public static void main, and it will be accepting array of strings. Okay, that is how we write our first application and we execute. But some people will be uncomfortable running things in command prompt. For those people, I am giving a simple tip. Okay, what we want to do is, again, open a notepad. This time save it with desktop source, bat extension, nothing but batch file. Okay, in this file you can give the commands cd. We are basically moving to the directory, looking at the contents of the directory, compiling the Java file, again looking at directory, calling Java command with class name. Then we have to write a set command so that the command prompt won't open and close automatically before we see the output. Okay, what we want to do is we want to be prompted to set a variable. Say what can we call it? wait, right? Okay. Okay, save it and run it. You'll be able to see java c command is called, and it successfully compiled the java file. And when it ran java command, it printed hello world, I'm learning java message. And once you press enter, it will close. Okay, that is a different way of running simple commands in the command prompt. Okay, that will do for this lesson. Practice this lesson 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, whatever number of times it takes to get it right. This is very basic. There are many things to note, like main method signature. The file name should match the class name exactly, and there should be public class. And many people make mistakes with opening and closing curly braces. People forget to keep the semicolon at the end of the statement. So also some people will make mistakes with the capitalization. People may make just out with capital O. So all those things will go wrong, one or more for different people. So you may be making those mistakes. Make sure you understand this program. Nothing to understand, basically. This is a class, and class definition goes inside opening and closing braces. It has a method called main. The code goes inside opening and closing braces, and this is a statement. And the command, not the command, that the message we want to the message we want to print should be included in double quotes. Also, the main method should have a public static void. Hello world should be written as public class. So these are the things. Practice this one as many times as you want, and run it from command prompt, run it from a batch file, whatever you feel comfortable. Make sure you do that. And once you are comfortable running this simple program and executing it without making any mistakes, then continue with the next lesson. Thank you.